is up? It's your boy Josh D, and I wanted to talk to everybody about drop night. This is just how I'd like to pay everybody back for subscribing to my channel, or help me out with the video monetization and all that. Sorry about the ads, guys, but it really helps. So, anyways, in order to pretty much join me, just send me a friend request, Josh D for Prez, same as my YouTube name, and basically if you're a subscriber, just read the description in the live stream, and I'll pretty much give you instructions there. You gotta realize if you join my game, your PSN ID will be publicly broadcast. So in order to do that, once you send me a friend request and I accept it, you have to send me another message saying you give me permission to live stream both of our gameplay publicly on the YouTube. So it's all in the description. And as you can see, I got a lot of OP8. I'm also dropping a modded backpack item. I'll show you guys how that works. Pretty much, I'll just be joining you.
When you think murder, think
You'll have
Marcus
to host, and this modded backpack item lets you hold hundreds of things. You gotta sell it over and over again, but it takes your backpack into the negative. So you eventually do that enough times, you can hold hundreds of things. And now, what I'm going to be dropping, that's actually the wrong character. Give me a second.
Marcus munitions.
I've been doing this so much lately, I'm starting to lose track. I got multiple save files in that. Lots of different things. Yeah, it's at least 300 to 500 things each drop. Depends on what your character is. As most of them I have the class mods sorted. Others it's odds and ends, but pretty much you take everything and sell it later for ammo. Alright, so you have 430 things. And this is one of the Gunzerker drops. So that means this inventory needs to go 400 into the negative. I already had 400 things, so that means I actually have to take it 800 into the negative, which sucks. But it's worth it. The amount of time that it takes to farm bosses and all sorts of stuff, and it's ridiculous. So again, sorry about the delay for this. I'm almost negative. So once I join your game, has to be your game or that relic won't work. I'll start dropping you stuff, and you kind of gotta pick it up as fast as I drop it. Otherwise, it's gonna crash the cane, because literally, like I said, it's 500 things. So as I'm dropping it, you gotta just stand in front of me and pick it up. All sorts of pro lessons in that. The game might crash. So that's why I try to take it slow like this. So every 100 items or so, I'll have you disable and re-enable your badass rank, so that forces an autosave. And yeah, that's basically all there is to it. It's just a way for me to say thanks to everybody supporting the channel. Yeah, I didn't think I'd see 20 people follow this channel, let alone 120.
I've seen better. I like it. I want it. One. Ooh, no time. I like it. I want it.
So yeah, terms and conditions are in the description. Tomorrow night, Friday night, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
Ooh, no time.
I know that's a lot of skins, but they're basically to sell, and also so you have items to trade. You see, right now I'm full, and I know what you're thinking, like, oh shit, now you gotta sell that thing 800 times. No, because when you're full, it thinks the backpack's at 36 out of 36, so as soon as you start selling it for the second time, you can take it negative. It just sucks getting it there the first time, especially if you have, you know, 1,000 things on your one character. But this is nice. You can store all sorts of shit. The only way to truly know what number your inventory is in the negative is at the vending machines. Because I'll show you once I pick all this stuff up that it's actually not in the negative when you look in the backpack. Now, a lot of people, they don't take into consideration that having all this shit in your inventory is nice, but it takes forever to find something. And sometimes your game, it'll lag if you're playing with 4 people in a public match when you're trying to scroll the whole way through it. All you have to do is keep scrolling, don't let go of the scrolling. Whatever you use, if you use the analog stick or the D-pad, just don't let go. and eventually it'll kick back on. The inventory will just lock up, and you just gotta keep holding down until it stops locking up. But yeah, all of this stuff is OP8. There's a couple class mods that are level 72, but usually their specs are better than the OP8 ones if they're in one of the drops. A couple of them are modded that are legendary that are blue. Alright. So all in all, once I make copies of this save file to give out, there'll be 838 items plus 8, so close to 850. This is the one I'm making save files of. You can see it still thinks the inventory is 28 out of 36, even though there's 800 things on it. Because if I drop this, I can still pick it up, even though I'm clearly over. So, yeah, terms and conditions in the description below, in case you tuned in late. And this is your boy Josh D. I'll catch y'all tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern Time for the 500 item and modded backpack giveaway. Thank you guys again, and I am out.
Unfortunately, you failed to defeat my gauntlet. Fortunately, you may try again. Unfortunately, life is often unfair and you may never succeed. Fortunately, pizza exists.